Hi there, welcome to Advent Asana Day 3. So Rosie and I once again, and today's pose is Adho Mukha Shavasana. Let's start again. Okay. Okay.
What happened there?
I'm putting you into Adho Mukha Shavasana instead of Svanasana. Okay, so hi there, day 3 of Adventasana. Myself and Rosie are here again, and today we have the wonderful Adho Mukha Svanasana, the dog head down pose. And it's one of my favourite poses, and every practice, every yoga class you go to, you do a lot of these dog head downs. So I think it's important that you understand the alignment of dog head down, because if you repeatedly do it and you're doing it out of alignment, chances are that your joints and certain muscle groups will just be unhappy with that, and it can cause issues. So let's take it apart a little bit. So firstly, you start on all fours. So all fours is like yesterday's all fours. We started cat-cow with the hands underneath the shoulders and with the knees underneath the hips. And then Rosie, take the breath, the inhale, lengthen up through the side body so that you get really long, and then you can soften the space between the shoulder blades down towards the floor to bring the shoulder blades on the back. And that's creating that stability on the back. Keep your arms strong by drawing your arms towards each other. And Rosie has her hands well placed with the fingers spread and the roots of the index finger married into the floor, kind of like yesterday's hands again. And then Rosie, tilt your pelvis forward, really exaggerate it. And we know that that's too much, but it's not going to be too much when we go up into the dog head down. So now tuck your toes under and keep your hands strong, your arms strong by drawing them towards each other, but keep that sense of softness, that centeredness from your heart space at the back of your shoulder blades. And now push into your hands, push into your feet, and lift your sitting bones up towards the ceiling, as if a puppeteer were lifting you with strings up. That's it. And now roll the inner edges of your hands into the floor, draw your arms towards each other. And Rosie is doing really well here. From your shoulder blades, push down into the floor, and then extend your thigh bones back away from the stable strength of your arms. So that looks really good. And the tendency here will be that the ribs will stick out. Rosie, would you stick your ribs out like that? Do you see that? That's a tendency. And then you need to knit the ribs back up so the lower ribs become quieter and move deeper in towards the back body to support this lovely fullness in the back body. Come down for a moment, please, Rosie. Back to all fours, and then do you want to sit back on your heels just for a moment to give your arms a rest? So Rosie did that beautifully, and Rosie has been practicing yoga for a while. There is a common misalignment that I see again and again, even with practiced yogis. So I'd like to show you the error, what I'm seeing, and then we can correct it by doing just what we did there. So Rosie, if you come to all fours again. So the tendency is that people get everything right, so the hands right, strong arms, long body, melted heart. And by melting the heart and bringing the shoulder blades onto the back, we're keeping the arm bone moving towards the back body instead of pushing into dog and it all coming forward. So we keep it back, so dog looks more like that than like that. So Rosie has this lovely tilt of her back. So what commonly goes wrong is that as we go to push up, that the opposite direction of the tilt of the pelvis happens, that posterior tilt. So it's like that cat back. So Rosie, go back into your dipped back, and now go up into the dog head down, doing what you just did. Show us how you would do that wrong. Do you see? how now she has become more rounded, even exaggerate it more so we can see. So that we now get this roundiness here, instead of, if you could bend your knees now, Rosie, tilt your pelvis so the sitting bones move up, and then straighten your legs, keeping as much of a lift there, and then we get this much more neutral looking lower back. And let your head, your ears come in line with your arms, keep your arms strong. Good work, Rosie. Inhale, come on down. Exhale and back into the hare pose, so big toes touching, knees apart. And this is a lovely place to come and rest at any point. And in the busy season of Advent, we do need to take the time out to rest. Thank you. See you tomorrow.